Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Thanks for coming along on this journey with me. I really appreciate you and your time. I have no idea how to start this video because I almost feel a little bit embarrassed that I shared how raw and how devastated I was and how low I was feeling. But that's a part of this journey. It's a part of my reason I have a channel and an outlet. I'm not sorry for showing that side of me on the internet. I think it's very important that we openly communicate about mental health and how we're feeling. And I knew when I was filming it and when I was saying like it's going to be okay and there is going to be something beyond this, because I knew in my next video, this one, I'd be happy again and I'd be able to say, look, that was a really, really rough few days for me. It was really rough. I don't think I moved from the couch for about 3 days. I didn't look after myself. There was no self-care whatsoever. I was not okay. I was pretty rough. And I'm not even sure what exactly happened for me to turn it around, but I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to be honest with you just in case this helps you at all. The video I filmed was on a Monday when I went to my psychologist appointment. I was no good Monday and then I was no good Tuesday, but it got to Tuesday afternoon and I was just really sick of being sad, to be honest. I was sick of being down. I went and laid down in my bed in the afternoon and I searched on Spotify for like a hypnosis for healing. And at this point I was willing to try anything for like a, you know, something to just to lift the mood basically. So I found a 17-minute healing hypnosis on Spotify, which I will link down below if you're interested in listening to it yourself. And I just laid in bed, got really comfortable, put it on, listened to it, did the whole thing. Whew. I went places in that hypnosis. But it was really interesting what the lady was saying, and I don't know whether it worked or not, but as soon as I did it, I immediately felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. And I was not immediately like straight after, but probably about an hour or so later, I started to feel quite positive. I started to feel good about myself. And I think that, coupled with the fact that I was going back to work on the Wednesday, and I haven't been at work basically since I found out about my miscarriage. So that's been about 4 months now. I was really excited to go to work. And I think once that mood shifted and my mindset changed was when things turned around. And then the next day I went to work and that was great, because when you're dealing with depression, you need to be doing a task or an activity that gives you a sense of achievement. So when I went to work for the first time in 4 months and, you know, I was welcomed back with open arms, my work family loved me. There was new people there that I hadn't met before. They were so lovely and welcoming to me. And because I have worked there on and off for the last 4 years, the new girls were asking me questions and it made me feel really important. So I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, had the weekend off and worked again on Monday, and that really pushed me to feel better. A lot of the reasoning behind why I was feeling really down is because Tim and I were just not in a good place whatsoever, and him specifically, personally, he is not in a good place. And I've mentioned this, that he suffers from his own mental health issues, and I'm hoping that one day we can get him on here to discuss that. My bestest friends know what's going on, but of course, you know, it's not for me to put that out publicly on the internet for everybody. But it's actually interesting that I had that sort of mindset change on the Tuesday afternoon, because come Thursday, he turned around and asked me for help because he was not okay. And I was in a better place to be able to offer that support. So I met with him and we had a really great discussion about everything, openly shared his troubles with me, and we worked on a plan to help him get better. All these things were sort of a momentum for me. I had a mindset change. I went to work and had a sense of achievement. Then I was helping somebody else with their problems, which gives me, you know, a sense of emotional achievement. That really fills my emotional cup when I'm able to help other people. From there, I've just been trying to build off that. Deep down, I'm still sad about a few personal things that are going on, but for the most part, 80%, I'm feeling back to myself. That is the point of today's video, that you can go from being really, really low. I just felt completely helpless, worthless, like I had nothing. Obviously, I've got my children and my family and my friends, but in those moments, you feel like you have nothing. You feel like you have no one. That's just what your mind tells you. And to cry and to tell the public, the internet, that I'm not okay, and bawl my eyes out and share that with you, but tell you that it is going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I think the best statement I've ever heard in regards to dealing with bad days is the fact that right now in this moment, you have handled 100% of your bad days. You have gotten through 100% of your bad days, and you are still sitting there and you are still fighting. And that is the most important thing to remember. No matter how crap your days have been, no matter how low you are feeling, no matter how badly your cards have been dealt at the time, it's all momentum, it's all waves, and eventually it will shift. It will. I didn't know when it was going to shift. I didn't know what was going to happen to feel better. I couldn't make myself feel better. I felt like I was trapped. I didn't even want to do the things that I knew would make me feel better, like eating well, exercising, seeing friends. I didn't want to do any of that. I wasn't helping myself, so I didn't know where it was going to come from that I was going to feel better, but it just did. It shifts and turns, and life is crazy. Life is up and down. Life is a rich tapestry of all experiences. You are on a journey. You're not waiting to get to a destination. You are on the journey. You are on a boat in the middle of the sea, and sometimes it's rough and sometimes it's glass. But I'm telling you, I am proof that you can go from feeling like you don't even exist to feeling good again. And what a better day to upload than on Are You Okay Day. And I want to put that question out there to you. Are you okay? And if you're not, can you send me a message? Can you find me on Instagram and DM me so that we can have a chat and I can try and offer some support, offer some advice, share my experiences with you, because this is the purpose of my channel. I have grown up with depression. I have grown up with anxiety. I have grown up feeling like I am an alien in this world, that I don't belong because I'm weird and I experience these things. And the more I show that to everybody out there, the more people like me, past me, will be like, hey, I'm not a weirdo, I'm not an alien, I'm just like this person who's sharing their life and going through the same thing. All right, I'm gonna leave it there today, guys. I just wanna thank you so much for your support on my channel, your support for me, the messages I received after last week's video. I am in a good place right now. How long that lasts, we don't know, but let's just enjoy it while we can. And I hope you're doing well. I will leave the link down below for that healing hypnosis that I listened to on Spotify. It may help you, it may not, but it is certainly something that you can try. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.